Yo! I showed up. I'm Easy11. Thank you for checking out my channel. Randomly react and review first, and hopefully everybody's maintaining their prosperity. My guys, today's movie reaction will be The Illusionist. So I wanted to watch something a little under the radar for you guys tonight, and after searching, I landed on The Illusionist. I didn't spoil myself by looking at any ratings, but the cover art did stand out to me. And on top of that, it's also starring Edward Norton. Edward Norton happens to be one of my favorite actors, so I thought, why not give this a try? Okay, so let's find out a little bit more what's going on with this movie. The Illusionist. It came out 2006, and it is directed by Neil Berger. And the cast of this one is Edward Norton as Eisenheim and Jessica Biel as Sophie. Jessica Biel, yes. Oh, Jessica Biel's back, and she looked good in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake. So this should be a good watch. Oh, and Paul Giamatti is in this as Inspector Hall. All right, so I guess the time has come to see what this Illusionist is all about. Ooh, let's see what this got. Yes, the beautiful sounds of the orchestra. Intense. A lot of concentration going on here.
It's her! I know it's her! She wants to tell us something!
In the name of His Imperial Majesty and the city of Vienna, hereby arrest Edward Abramovitz, also known as Eisenheim.
What I miss?
They're arresting him!
They don't like that. He didn't seem like he was doing much. He was just sitting there. I can't wait for this to unfold.
Chief Inspector Uhl.
Oh, his name is Uhl.
Did he do it again? How does he do it?
What did he do?
Did you ask him? He's not talking at this point. I want you to put an end to it.
What?
Something from his past?
Yes, I think I do. In fact, we know all about his life. We've spoken to almost everyone who ever knew him. I'm told he had a chance encounter with a traveling magician.
Boy.
Okay, cool. I thought he was on some pedo. That was cool.
One version of the story was that the man himself then vanished, along with the tree.
Wow. He was influenced by that wizard.
People began to think he had some kind of special power. Or at least that he was a bit different. And then he met her.
Drop it! Careful, you're going to trip. Drop it, you muck snipe. Oh, watch out for that hole.
The hell is wrong with those juvenile delinquents?
Pick a card.
Look, him practicing his magic paid off. While those other kids are playing cricket, he's up there hanging out with a girl.
Put it back in the deck.
Look at her eyes. She looks like she's having a lot of fun with him. Nice.
Spontaneous. You can't be in a place like this. They're peasants. Remember who you are.
Really prejudice? Oh, well, this is fucked.
She was brought back to the castle. For the next few years, they could always find a way to be together.
In China, there's a magician who can make anything disappear. A house, a wagon, anything.
We'll go visit him. You promise you'll take me with you?
One day I will.
One day, we'll run away together.
That kiss got him to make her jewelry. He made that from scratch. That's the best kind.
I wanted a picture.
Oh, he's in.
Sophie, are you there?
We must hurry. They're coming. Make us disappear. Make us disappear.
Stop.
Don't do this!
Let go!
Let me... Let go!
Rosa's waiting for you.
Let go!
No!
These people are haters.
Let us go, please! Sophie!
Edward!
Sophie!
Edward!
Stay away from her. Well, next time we'll arrest you and your family.
And his family? I don't know. I might would have to find me a new girl.
What happened next remains a mystery. We do know that he traveled the world, that he changed his name to Eisenheim. 15 years later, he appeared in Vienna.
These people really hated on children in love.
Fate and chance. I present to you a man who has unlocked these mysteries to demonstrate how nature's laws may be bent. Eisenheim.
Wow, that was worth attending this show right there.
Might I borrow a handkerchief from someone? Ah, be patient. I would like to continue with an examination of time. From the moment we enter this life, we are in the flow of it. We cannot even speed it up or slow it down. Have we not each experienced the sensation that a beautiful moment seemed to pass too quickly and wished that we could make it linger?
This dude is doing all types of cool stuff. Like, getting hungry? That pot was empty.
I assure you they're quite real. And you, madam, where is your handkerchief?
Just give us something. Please.
What's all this? Do you think you're poor?
Yes.
Aw, man.
Well, you're not poor. You have everything that you need right here.
Thank you.
And that's yours. And this too. No?
Strudel, I have two.
Nothing? Thank you.
Not bad, a three-quarter house.
Well done.
But we're going to do better than that. Any displays separate him from the ranks of garden variety stage wizards. He is very young to be so masterful. You see?
If only that master wizard that was under the tree could see how this kid turned out.
Mechanical. Maybe he had it wrapped in some kind of bar.
Of course I thought of that.
The butterflies I'm trying to work out.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
They up there having a fit, trying to figure out his routines and his magic. He's a fan.
You! Don't touch that!
And I'm inspecting your theater. I've seen you perform.
If you wanted an autograph, you could have just asked.
You will be honored to know that the Crown Prince plans to attend your performance tonight.
The Crown Prince?
Yeah. As the orange tree.
Dude,
I have seen things
too
like
touchy.
this before, but extraordinary. Especially how the butterflies fly. Perhaps you give me a tip.
Yes, all right. I will bet you the secret of the orange tree that I can guess which hand you place this in every time. Raise your hand against your forehead. Concentrate on it. It's in your left.
Well, you have a confederate who signals you.
Raise your hand to your head. The blood drains from it. It will be paler every time.
Huh.
Oh, I like that very much.
Dude sounded like he was getting aroused. That inspector probably was a big fan of magic, you know, growing up as a kid.
I thought we might end this evening with a discussion. So what then does it mean to die? I need a volunteer from the audience. Someone not afraid of death.
Jessica Biel as Sophie. That's his girl.
Do you know me?
Wow.
No.
So she forgotten him?
Now please gaze directly into my eyes. Wave to yourself. Turn in a circle.
How? He's a sorcerer.
Away.
Oh! Astonishing. Look at her. Her panties all wet now. That gotta be the girl from the beginning. The moment he laid eyes on her, he knew.
They must have liked it. They waited for you nearly 5 minutes.
Well done.
Thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed it.
Stimulated great debate amongst us, hasn't it? Your assistant, Duchess von Teschen, you seem to have struck her quite speechless. Did you hypnotize her?
In a fashion.
I'd like to learn that trick. Do you claim supernatural powers?
I've never said anything of that kind.
Your assistants are behind a mirror somewhere, in robes, frame perhaps to illuminate them, or...
I like how everybody's casually showing off their obsession with this man's abilities. It's just so amazing they have to know.
I think I understand it all except the ghost. That was very, very good.
Another viewing, perhaps?
That guy has to be some sort of manager because he's definitely trying to book another show, which equals more money.
You must come to the Hofburg next time. We'll make an evening of it.
That will be my pleasure.
Sophie?
Sophie. That's his girl.
They're our best minds next time. We have a challenge then.
Then I'll prepare something special. Perhaps I'll make you disappear.
Now she knows.
He volunteered her. I heard the crushing sound of money falling on me in piles.
Mm-hmm.
Word is she'll marry him soon.
Oh, uh-oh.
He likes to give his lady friends a good thrashing now and again. People say he pushed one of them off a balcony just to cover...
Abuser? We gotta get Sophie up out of that situation. The sneaky link?
Hello, Sophie.
You knew me right away.
It took me a moment.
Could have said something.
I thought you'd figure it out eventually.
I would have come another night, volunteered, walked right on stage and said hello, and then you'd
Jessica Biel's trying to pull off an accent. I don't know what that is.
I'm followed everywhere. It's supposed to be for my protection.
I hear congratulations are in order.
What?
He's salty.
It's not decided at all. It makes a certain sense, I suppose. He's very intelligent. A little lucky, you know. You can phrase you did. I often wish that I had.
Wished what?
Wish that I would see you again.
Ah.
And now you have.
Yes. Now I have.
I look forward to seeing you again at the Hofburg.
Until then.
I just got chills. So she's... this is too much going on.
The magician?
God damn.
What do you want us to do?
Why does that concern you guys? She's not in danger.
You want us for a drink?
What? What was that about? They just kidnapping people?
Please. Would you like something to eat, something to drink?
No, thank you.
I'm going to ask you a question that may not seem friendly, but I assure you, what is your relationship with the Duchess Foundation?
Oh, God.
Where others might judge a discreet carriage ride for what it seemed to be, what it actually was.
We were childhood acquaintances.
Acquaintances?
My father was a cabinet maker. He made the furniture for her family's house. Has there been a complaint?
Oh, no. If there'd been a complaint, no, we'd be having a very different sort of conversation.
What's all this intimidation? What's it for?
I hear you'll be the chief of police very soon. Maybe mayor of Vienna. You better hope he doesn't dissolve the parliament before you get there.
The prince has some progressive ideas, but he will make a fine emperor. Is Herr Eisenheim. I'm the son of a butcher. He's the heir to the empire. Close could we be to such as him?
Okay, so take it easy. Get off Eisenheim's back.
There's no trick they haven't seen. It's not worth it.
He's not a showman at all, but rather a wizard. In return for unholy
She can't
power.
stop looking at my guy.
Everything can and will be explained.
Ah, yes, your father.
I didn't think he was invited.
This guy just keeps on impressing me. What the fuck is he doing? Sit your ass down.
It's true. There are no brushstrokes in this painting. I can see that. To achieve the color, some sort of chemical must be interacting, presumably.
Why is he trying to debunk him?
Oh, let the man do his show.
You want
Yes.
there when it's so obvious? I try to enlighten you. Which is the more noble pursuit?
Have the lights, please, so His Highness can better see.
I propose a challenge. Astonish us, if you can, without all the gadgetry.
Your sword is very beautiful. Might I see it? May I? Where does power flow from? Skill or destiny? Or divine right? We all know the story of a sword called Excalibur. Excalibur's blade was fixed in stone, and there it stayed.
Wow.
Many worthy knights tried to pull the sword from the stone. Only Arthur succeeded. Who can take this sword?
This dude has magic on the same level as Merlin. That man is in 3/4 of his life. He need to sit himself down.
Not so eager, cousin.
How?
Now, if you can't pull it out, you'll never be.
What is the display?
The sword to its rightful owner.
That was a true measurement of testosterone going on there.
That's enough light entertainment for this evening.
Oh, he's embarrassed. That guy manhood has been challenged.
Shut him down.
Well, he's very popular.
Find a way.
But he invited him to do a good show.
What would possess you to do something so foolish?
Duchess von Teschen, you must come. Did you enjoy the show?
It was wonderful, wasn't it?
Oh, God, that kind of hurt it. Whoa, she came to his house?
Who told you where to find.
After hours?
I told him if he wants to stay in Vienna, you'll need my help.
Ah, so I'm to be driven from the city, is that it?
Stop it!
Why should you possibly care what happens to me now?
You are my friend. I am your
We
friend.
know each other very brief. Don't know me at all.
Then why did you speak to me? Why did you even bother to...
It's time to show her the adult tricks. Oh, that's true love. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. What now?
I used to sit and stare at your picture. At night, I'd have dreams I'd gone with you. And I'd wake up and realize where I was. Where did you go when you left?
To my uncle's farm near Prague. I went to Russia, Asia Minor, and then the Orient for many years. I kept thinking I'd find it around the next corner. A real mystery. The only mystery I never solved was why my heart couldn't let go of you.
Oh.
He wants me to go to Budapest with him next week to announce our engagement.
About that.
Plans to overthrow his father. I am part of his plan. He only gets hungry by aligning himself with my family.
Dilemma.
Call it off and come away with me.
Yeah.
Or don't say anything and we'll just go.
Yeah, just go like you guys planned to as kids.
He'll hunt us. And when he finds us, he'll kill us.
Do you truly want to leave with me?
Yes. I do.
Beautiful. Okay, so what is the play here? How does he pull this one off? Oh, they gonna rip this man posters up? The hate is thick. I could feel it in the air.
Predicted they've shut us down. Are you happy now? You got it off your chest.
Do we have money?
What? We have some, but we could have had much, much more.
Buddy, you gotta keep up with your account.
Account. All of it.
Of course,
What's the play here? This dude got private eyes watching him. Oh, their love is beautiful, but you guys gotta be more discreet.
What was in this suitcase?
I don't know.
He's by the first car.
But I just can't figure out what's going on right now.
When it's done, you'll travel ahead with her, and I shall follow.
She understands.
Yesterday, she was seen in the company of another man.
What man?
Eisenheim, the illusionist.
Oh, you know that burns his cookies.
I have reason to believe that they may be planning something together. I'm not certain of anything yet, Your Highness.
Thank you.
Information that...
Oh, God. Okay. Let him be.
He spent the afternoon in Vienna with his father. He's expected shortly.
Wow, those are a lot of moose heads or deer heads.
I suppose you think you're very clever.
Very toxic. Other than her cheating on him with Eisenheim. I'm talking about like before Eisenheim even came in the picture. Seems like they were not getting along.
I know you've been with them.
It's true.
You sleep with all your childhood friends.
I will not be spoken to this way.
You're getting quite old, aren't you?
Oh, damn.
You know, my mother, you. Can you even bear children? Are you any use at all?
Very rude.
It has everything to do with me! You will not share my bed if you have slept with him!
I'm not going to share your bed at all.
Oh!
And I will not marry you.
Oh!
Now, we will travel to Budapest tomorrow. I recommend that you're here early, packed and ready to go.
No. Who would want to marry a piece of shit like him?
Goodbye.
Bye! Damn. Messing up his furniture? This level of misogyny is unbearable. Tough, what's going on? What? I know this MF didn't just kill her. Jealous, dirty dog. Filthed. He couldn't just accept that she didn't want to be with him? People get carried away with the royalty thing. He better not had. Ah. Oh. What the fuck? Maybe she shouldn't have said the goodbye thing. She could have just left without that. Yo, that is BS.
I thought you saw her get on the train with him.
No, sir. We were waiting in Vienna for the...
And let me guess, they framed Eisenheim to be the murderer, right?
I've determined the cause of death.
She bled to death. There's a wound on her throat from a knife or a sword.
Oh, she didn't deserve that.
Inspector, I will not stand for it. The Crown Prince will not stand for it.
Right. Very indecent exposure going on here.
There's one thing you should know.
Yes, what is that?
The folds of her dress, I found this small gemstone.
So wait, the royal prince, his guards saw what happened through the window. So they do have one witness. They gotta get to his ass.
What?
The Crown Prince!
You know he did that.
Done it before and you know it.
Oh, I don't know that. In fact, I'm sure. I'm afraid the facts don't support your theory.
She was leaving him.
Oh, who? You? Don't
Yes.
be absurd.
She knew his secret.
What secret?
Ask your inspector, he knows.
Stop this right now!
Which is why I'll advise you not to accuse anyone, especially His Imperial Highness.
Why? Because he's telling the truth? See, I don't like this inspector now. He knows he's gonna become the police chief.
So what are you doing?
What did he see?
Did she commit suicide?
No, it was surely murder.
Suicide. I don't have much more words for him.
Later that week, we arrested a man and charged him with murder. But I knew that that wouldn't satisfy Eisenheim.
Well, that's even worse. What kind of fucked up, corrupt shit is going on? So they just out here ruining innocent people's lives?
He emerged from his grief and bought a rundown theater.
It's perfect.
And began preparing for a new kind of show.
This man was forced to change his content? Oh. I know he's broken, but he looks evil now. What?
Who is he? Where did you come from? How have you come to be here tonight?
I don't know.
Are you alive?
What can you tell us about the other side? What's it like?
Yes, tell us.
They turned that man into the Dark Wizard. He out there conjuring apparitions now?
They don't seem to think it's a trick.
You guys think that's a trick? How can they explain what he's just done?
Eisenheim's audience had always been enthusiastic.
Everybody's looking at him like a god.
Now he's attracting a more impassioned following.
How is he doing this? This is getting spooky now.
Eisenheim has given us hard proof of the soul's immortality. reaffirmed in the face of modern scientific materialism.
This man's changing people's ideologies.
It is a revolutionary movement, and we will turn the empire into a spiritual republic.
All the way up to the political level.
Why must I be bothered with a magician?
Oh, he's taking his little insulin shots? Lay off the sweets.
Pretends to have supernatural powers. Put him on trial for fraud.
Pitiful. And I do get it, you know. Okay, so he did sleep with your girl, you know, your fiance. So, of course, you wouldn't like that. But to make up crimes against this man, I think he would have more pride than that.
This is just a rough demonstration, Inspector, but you can see how it could work.
Oh, God, no. What the heck is that? That's not even close.
We need a spy on Eisenheim's troop and try something else.
That is a head scratcher how he pulls off these tricks. These guys are crossing all boundaries. Yeah! He pays security guards to do overnight watching.
What has happened here?
One of those ghosts from the theater on the street.
Yes. Where? Where is this thing?
Over there.
Huh? Did you see it?
He's taking this act to the next level. Oh. I'm gonna need an explanation now. They taking him away for what? People, riot!
I want to know how it's done.
No.
Yes, or I'll be forced to arrest you.
Arrest him for what?
With fraud.
You guys got a makeup crap?
I think you should look outside the window.
Ha ha! He has the people behind him.
Just because the Crown Prince is a murderer?
He's not a man.
Yeah, that's where they should be aiming their attention.
The sentence will be greater if that mob attacks the building.
Eisenheim! 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 Eisenheim!
You must listen to me, please! That everything that you have seen in my theater is an illusion. It's not real. I apologize if I've given you any false hope, but you must go home. Please, you must go.
And why are you failing me?
Because you murdered Sophie?
I thought you were a man I could bring with me when I took the throne.
Bribery.
I need men who can complete the tasks assigned to them!
Chill out. Nobody likes you.
How do I look?
Ordinary, Your Highness.
Well, he still looks exactly like the Crown Prince. It's not much of a disguise. The only thing different about him is his attire.
And keep your distance. I don't want to be seen with a policeman.
Acting too suspicious. Act normal.
What's happened to you? She was murdered. Were you murdered?
Did they arrest the right man?
Tell us, please. Who murdered you?
Someone. Here.
The Crown Prince? He's killed the woman before!
Somebody said he killed the woman before. It's kind of heartbreaking that he can't be with her.
Chief Inspector, are you sure you have the right man?
Quite sure, excuse me.
He must be brought to justice.
What is your name?
I don't see how that matters.
I urge you to watch what you say, sir.
The audience is stupid and knows it. He manipulates them. He himself said nothing. He left it to the audience to make their accusations. All plans paid for. I want them all arrested. Every one of them. Eisenheim, the whole troop.
Then don't raise her again. Don't provoke those questions.
Now it would appear that this inspector's trying to help him.
If your manifestations are somehow real, And if it's a trick, then it's equally impressive. Either way, you have a gift.
I promise you, you'll enjoy this next show.
Then why bring her back?
Just to be with her.
Oh.
Everything is ready?
Yes, sir. We're trying to assess how he might escape.
He will not escape. I want guards at every door.
Damn, he brought the whole police force to the show. So they legally can arrest him for entertaining everybody?
You know, I'm very busy right now. I haven't just been sitting around waiting for you.
No, of course. I want you to assume control of all my finances and my assets.
Wow, he's hooking them up.
Including this theater and all the receipts from tonight's performance, which I offer with my sincere thanks.
That's an offer he can't refuse. He's always giving back to the community.
Are you planning to arrest Eisenheim?
That's entirely up to him.
Really? Arrest a man for nada. He gave the people what they wanted to see.
Why were you murdered?
I was leaving him.
If this is the only way he could be with her, then I understand him.
I tried to get away. I was wearing my locket when I died, but now it's gone. It's lost.
Arresting people for nothing.
I hereby arrest Edward Abramovich, also known as Eisenheim the Illusionist. Stop it, all of you!
How could he arrest this man? Oh boy.
Find him!
He disappeared.
Where is he?
How is it done?
I don't know. Nobody knows.
Even a situation like this, he just couldn't resist. Huh. Wow, she kept that in good condition. Evidence. I keep getting hit over the head with damn amazement.
We'll examine it and see if it matches the gemstone found on Duchess von Teschen's body. I have no doubt that it will.
I gotta take notes with this movie. I mean, there's too much going on.
After that, I came in here.
Even if that were true, you have no jurisdiction here.
That's right. Nobody can punish you. Except one man.
Who's that?
The Emperor.
You'll never believe you.
Maybe not.
But I wrote a letter to his general staff, telling them everything.
You'll not take the throne, not with my help.
He's finally doing the right thing.
Mayor of Vienna, you don't want to be a baron, an aristocrat?
He doesn't want to earn those privileges the dirty way.
He's manipulating you. He had the sword at a command performance. He could have pried the stones loose then. It's an illusion.
Whoa.
You need to wire your driver and have the sword returned. You committed suicide distraught at having failed your leader.
I must have received my letter.
Nice.
Fine. You shall have nothing. No one's completely incompetent. My father runs the empire into the ground. I propose to clean up the mess, and you thank me by betraying me. Well, you're all becoming... The country will be run by mongrels. I've done everything I can. Not too much.
Your Highness, you open the door. You must open it.
Excuse me?
What happened?
The Crown Prince has shot himself.
Well, I hope they believe him because you look guilty as hell standing there right above the gun. This movie has so many turns going on. It has my head spinning.
Are you Chief Inspector O?
He finally got it.
Who gave you this?
Herr Eisenheim!
When?
Eisenheim? He came back for the necklace, the locket.
You'll travel ahead with her, and I shall follow.
You think Eisenheim's behind all this?
What does it mean to die?
To be with her.
My guys, I got heavy goosebumps right now watching this.
Inspector, there's one thing you should know.
You're drunk.
You were drunk.
He's planted everything.
Wow.
You have seen. It's an illusion. It's a trick.
When she was on the horse, she did die a little funny, like, clever. What? That was the best. There should be a case study on how magnificent that twist was. Spectacular. Stupendous. See, people use the word stupendous very loosely. That right there was a perfect example of stupendous. Well, you can't do nothing else but to take your hat off. And on top of all of that, he got her back the locket. Absurd that this movie is not a national treasure. My guys, from me to you, that was one of the best movies I've ever seen. I'm sincerely lost, stuck, searching, trying to find words to describe the greatness of what I've just seen. A perfect, beautiful story with a fantastic ending, a great twist, amazing acting was going on, being displayed here. I didn't like the Crown Prince. I didn't like him at all, but he was a character that I will remember for a very long time. He was very evil, and that just means that he had a very great performance. Well, the actor that played the Crown Prince, that just means that he had a very great performance, and that right there I have to be grateful for. That's gonna stick around for a while. And of course everybody else did a fantastic job acting. The inspector, Sophie, Jessica Biel, fantastic. Mwah, celebrations to you. Of course, that man Edward Norton, what a outstanding job. I mean, what a meticulous individual. His plan was so elaborate. Everything had to go correctly. How did he know the Crown Prince was gonna be drunk during those situations? I can't figure that part out. But he had to know that, you know, I'm trying. I can't figure out, how did he get the gem? I guess it just had to be perfect. That's all I could say. The alignment, all the stars and the moon and the ocean, the priests and nuns, everything had to be involved and go correctly here. How did he know the prince, his tendencies? He did his research, because obviously he killed himself out of guilt, threw the last girl, his last girlfriend, out the window. So the soundtrack, it was beautiful. Whoever designed the score, whatever was produced from that and gave us this beautiful soundtrack that was going on during the movie, fantastic. I want to watch that again right now. I mean, I don't have the time to do it, but that wizard from the beginning of the movie that was underneath the tree when it disappeared, he would be so proud of his prodigy. All right, my guys, I really got to end this. I'm feeling like I could go on talking about this the whole rest of the night, which that would be very detrimental to me waking up early for work tomorrow. So I'm not going to be able to do that. So for me, I'm giving The Illusionist 2 highly divine thumbs up. 2 of some of the greatest thumbs up of all time. Check, please. Okay, my guys, I'm going to go now. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. I'm Easy11. Thank you for checking out my channel. Randomly react and review first. And to the next time, stay safe and stay smart.